I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this. I'm far away from Earth and I wanna know if you exist. Mission control, do you read me? Send me my coordinates lately. Mission control, am I drifting? Tie me to someone who will love me. Yeah, wait, I think I'll last a bit longer. Find another.
Welcome everyone to another Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, thank you so much for making Ref Brandon and the Todd Family a part of your day. We always greatly appreciate it. It's a Friday, April the 1st, which means two things. The first thing it means is that it's the birthday of the greatest wrestler of all time, Randy Orton. And the second thing it means is it's officially WrestleMania weekend. Now we know WrestleMania is now a two-night event, and they're not having as many matches this year as they normally have at WrestleMania, but it's still going to be a two-night event. Any thoughts on it? Like always, please feel free to let me know. Today we're going to cover night number 1, and tomorrow we'll cover night number 2. Night number 1 is going to have 7 matches, and night number 2 is going to have 7 matches. But of course, most of the time they always add a match or two, so we cannot talk about those matches because I don't know what matches they will be. All I can do is talk about the matches they have officially announced, and that is Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's Championship. And then we have Rey and Dominic Mysterio against The Miz and Logan Paul. Drew McIntyre goes one-on-one against Madcap Moss. And then we have the Usos versus Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boogs for the Smackdown Tag Team Championships. And then New Day is going up against Sheamus and Ridge Holland. Now, this was originally going to be all 3 members of the New Day going up against Sheamus, Ridge Holland, and Butch. But, of course, Big E now has a broken neck, so it will be just Kofi and Xavier Woods in a tag team match against Sheamus and Ridge Holland. And then we have Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And then we have Seth Rollins versus, to be announced, Mr. McMahon is going to announce Seth Rollins' opponent on the night of the event. And the rumor is it will be Cody Rhodes. Supposedly he signed a contract about a month ago, and they are keeping him wrapped up behind closed doors until tomorrow night. And they've came out and said that Seth freaking Rollins will face an 18-time champion. But if you pay close attention, they never said 18-time world champion. They just said 18-time champion. That, of course, counts all the belts he won previously in WWE, as well as all the belts he won in AEW, as well as all the belts he won in Indy. But we know Cody Rhodes has never won a world championship. If you recall, right after AEW started, Cody Rhodes had a match where he said, if I lose this match, I will never wrestle for the AEW World Championship, and he lost the match. Now, a lot of people said that was stupid, but the rumor was Cody Rhodes done that on purpose because he is out to prove that if you're a great wrestler, you don't need a World Championship to signify and classify you as a great wrestler. You can be a great wrestler without being a World Champion. Any thoughts on whether or not you think Seth Rollins will go against Cody Rhodes? So please feel free to let me know. And the main event tomorrow night is going to be Kevin Owens and his confrontation with Stone Cold Steve Austin. That is apparently going to be the very last thing on the cards for tomorrow night. Again, any thoughts on WrestleMania, please feel free to let me know. Of course, it will be tomorrow night and Sunday night, and it's going to be in Arlington, Texas. Let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. I have a fear of elevators. I've started taking steps to avoid it. And that wraps it up for today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of 3. Tell your friends and family how much you love them. Bye.